Hi, I'm Daniel Parker from Nufarm. I'm the Business Development Manager for the Upper and Great Southern in WA, and I'm here today speaking with Deane Aynsley at his property east of Beverley in WA. Deane, could you give us a rundown on your property, what you grow and your sort of mix of rotation?
Yep, sure. So we probably crop around about 2,800 hectares here. So mainly wheat, but canola, barley and lupins as well. So I'm trying not to run more than 2 cereals in a row. That's generally the standard, followed by either canola or lupins. I mean, if things are looking good, we'll push it to maybe a 3rd cereal, but yeah, generally as a rough rule of thumb, trying not to do more than 2 in a row.
And what have been your key weed challenges?
I mean, definitely ryegrass, but radish sort of pops up in certain areas. I mean, it's not real bad across the whole lot, but there are definitely the problem paddocks that we've got to work on. So they're the main ones.
The population here is a particularly challenging population for you?
It's not so much that there's a lot of them. I mean, some paddocks, there's a lot of radish that's a challenge, but it's just the fact that they just keep coming and coming. You know, you just there'll be years go by where you don't let one set seed, but they still just keep coming and coming. So it's just trying to continually get on top of it. That's the challenge. Yeah.
And what's been your experience using Galaxy this year?
So obviously, it was pretty good to get it early on in the piece. You know, when it's in a, when it's a labelled product in a container, rather than just sort of some mystery sort of product.
Yep.
And to be able to go and do proper farm scale trials with it. So, we didn't set out areas. We basically did it in the mix with our other rotation of chemicals. Just had a flush out of the boom and the sprayer before we used it, just to make sure it was completely separate. Other than that, it was a full-scale paddock trial. And look, it was there were no problems. It was very easy to use. Just tip it in, away you go. It's certainly done. So in comparison with it, we did an LVE, Velocity and Brodel brew. So, it's a fair brew, and I mean, the Galaxy was every bit as good as that. So it was a good test. Easy to use, performed well in the paddock. That's all I can say about it, really.
Yep.